Hi everyone, this is Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy, and today we are going to continue down the journey of velocity accelerated banking with one more payoff. And let's go ahead and see how that has gone so far. Hope you're all having a wonderful day.
Will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase Auto. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 9.
I'm sorry, I'm going to start that off from the beginning one more time because there's one thing I really wanted you to hear that
This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification.
it says that.
And your voice may be used for verification.
Whoa.
Welcome to Chase Auto. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 9. If you're an auto finance customer, press 1. Dealer, press 2. Please enter your account number or your social security number, followed by the pound sign. For general information, this account is for a 2015 Kia. If this is correct, press 1. If incorrect, press 2. I see that this account is closed. Your payoff check in the amount of $6,289 was received on April 15, 2024. If you still need to speak with a customer service specialist, press 0. To end this call, press 9 or hang up.
All right. So thankful that I've been blessed to be able to receive the $50,500 HELOC. Yesterday, it was able to pay off a $37,500 mortgage that I was carrying for the last 15 years. Glad to get that. The HELOC was completed 4/9/24. I tried more than about 4 months ago, and I was blessed to have it done and starting to really work with it. With that in mind, now I'm gonna simply go over just some of the credit cards that I built up to pay off and begin to use the HELOC more once it starts up and rolling. My first payment is on June the 1st, so really be up and running in May. Okay, so under velocity accelerated banking, or what I call VAB, I initially had a Patel credit card. I'm sorry about the small writing, but I initially had a Patel credit card at about $400, I think. Multiple Capital One credit cards, one, two, three, four. I had four Capital One credit cards with probably, I would say maybe close to $2,000 on them. I had a Discover card with 1,400 on it. American Express that was close to 2,000. It is now at 1,755. Bank of America. This is a 0% card. It was down to zero. I had to put some charges on it to take care of some things. So now it's nearly up to 5,000. And these are the due dates. Currently I have another Bank of America card. That is up to 1,500. And this is the card that we ran the bi-weekly experiment on. So I completely dumped my entire check of 1690, I think, per every 2 weeks into it to bring down this card from 3,587. As usual, I had to put back on more of the expenses, but I ran the experiment to see does bi-weekly matter, or I was just doing it other times, and no, it doesn't matter. It's going to help reduce the principal. It's going to help reduce the interest. As soon as you can get the money into the account, just do it. So last month I showed you how I put my entire check of $3,390 into the account. Also had a Wells Fargo card. The Wells Fargo card is back up to $676. Initially, when I first started, this was the first card that I went after, and this card in January was $7,596. It was over the limit in general, but I was able to bring it down to zero, and now it's back up to 676. I had to use it for some other expenses. The last credit card that I have is a Navy Federal card that is $6,117 and is $70 a month. This has kind of been my go-to card because it has an interest rate of 18%. I can do cash advance of it on that card of 18% and pay it back. The other cards have interest rates of above 25%, and they also have cash advance rates that I've used above 25% interest rate. So all in all, I think I've reduced, as I said before, between 10,000 to 15,000. I'm still pulling together the numbers, but I have now about $15,069 remaining just on the credit cards. That's not including some of the loans I still have out. So right now I'm concentrating on reducing the credit card debts in general, and by doing that, selecting a credit card, putting my entire paycheck on that credit card, and paying all my expenses, which include mortgages and rents, out of that particular credit card. The credit card that I'm still focused on now is the one for 1520. Once I get this knocked down, then I'll drop. Once I get this totally knocked off, then I'll jump to either the Navy Federal or the Bank of America card. I think I'm gonna jump to the the Navy Federal card, because I can do some more cash advance off it, get the 18%, take that money and pay down the other cards with the 30 plus percent. So I'm saving about 12, 13% by using cash advance this way, until the HELOC is fully in place. Right now, they have me set up on the payment. I have the account set up. They paid off some of the debt. So May would be my first full month with my HELOC, as I will be using it under accelerated velocity banking, VAB, in general. So that's what I wanted to do, just touch on where I am today again. Today just looked at the credit cards, what I have left, how I plan to organize them, which one I probably will go after to bring down the debt, and what are some of the additional strategies that I will be using, which would be the VAB strategy. I'm also looking at using cash advance strategy to pay off these other debts early. I was able to significantly tackle some of my debt, I have to say, with using cash advance at 18%. Soon as I got it, I dump that bulk or that chunking, and I also use the chunking method. I'm sorry, that's what I also used. The chunking, some people call it the chunking method. So there's a lot of different names and a lot of different strategies that I've been using since December of 23. The chunking method, velocity banking, accelerated banking. I'm trying to group them under a concept that I'm developing and that I'm testing, working with my clients. It's called velocity accelerated banking, or VAB, and showing how I use the strategies in general. Now, the way that I've been using the strategy may not be typical, because I'm not a big consumer. Most, if not 95% probably, of my credit card debt comes from having to do some repairs in general, and using the cards in it until I can build up more of a load, so that I can take care of more of the expenses. But yeah, velocity banking, accelerated banking, those principles and concepts have seen to pair it out. I've ran a number of experiments on those earlier. So I like where I'm at. I like those two in general, that I thought I can come up with my own concept to try to work with clients, work with researchers, and the general public. I hope to also become possibly an advocate for this concept at the national, local, level. Again, as a political economist, that's one of the things that I do, look at public policy and how government and society interacts, how different groups are able to achieve the resources and use their influence and power within society to make their lives better. So again, thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode of VAB. And continue to just work. If you're interested in working with me and my team, my telephone number is in the comments section, in the description section, along with my email. Just give me a call anytime, and or leave me a message. More than willing to work with you. So thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate all the support. Have a great day. Bye bye.